What's up, everybody? You all have tapped in live with Amazing Grace, and I'm here with the Freedom Project class, and we are dropping rebirth and death and rebirth and transformation today for the Freedom Project class. Join me. All right, so I did a syllabus today. Excuse me, you guys. I know class was supposed to take place Friday, and I was being pushed and led and forced to recharge and get me some rest for like really the remainder of this weekend because I have been shucking, jiving, and I was busting butt at the beginning of this week and prior to that. But yeah, it's very important to recharge your energy, especially when you are um, attending to different things throughout your day or whatnot. Cleanse your energy, recharge your energy. Very important. Anyway, so let's get started. Death and rebirth. That is what we're going to be covering today. All right. And yes, I did write out a syllabus because I be moving too fast or impulsive ass energy, and I been and forgot something that I need to tell you guys. So yes, I wrote out my syllabus. All right, y'all know we've been doing this class thing since last year, so we write out a syllabus anyway. So pretty much, I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna wait for nobody to come in. We're not doing that. This is a video. Everybody that is not in here with me will get to see it later whenever they bypass it. Okay. Anyway, the topic is death and rebirth. Okay, so like death not being in the energy of you dying or someone literally dying, or anyway, you will hear people say death isn't real, and that may be the case in certain situations, but death isn't real. All right, so like the real energy of death, people got to start seeing it. Well, I feel like a lot of you guys seeing death differently. Okay, a lot of you guys have went through deaths, ego deaths, death of toxicity, death of relationships, death of careers, death of timelines, so forth and so on. Okay, endings, preparing for brand new beautiful beginnings. All right, so death energy, so the old energy has to die out and make room for the new energy, death and rebirth. And that's with everything. Okay, people, places, and things. And that is why we master the energy of detachment. That is why we have learned and studied that detachment energy is very important, especially when you're going through death and rebirth, because your different experiences through your everyday life is going to show you when it's time to release something or somebody, or when it's time to let something go so you can prepare for something new. And I know for some of you guys get in your feelings sometimes, like you don't be wanting to let certain things go, and it's like decluttering, like things that are unnecessary, like for your soul's growth and where you're going on new journeys. So it's a lot of that old energy that has been, we just came from this very trying eclipse energy. Okay, so y'all already know what that energy was about, out with the old, in with the new. Okay, things that you were holding on to is being forced out, pretty much, with that eclipse energy. Okay, has a lot to do with the death and rebirth. Okay, so it's mighty funny that I pushed class to this day, the day that you can actually start. The energy is still, relevant until I would say, my personal advice, I wouldn't start anything new until tomorrow, right? But anyway, death and rebirth. All right, so a lot for, like I was saying before I got sidetracked, not literal death. Sometimes death and rebirth could feel like literal death if you, I mean, if you think about it, if you look at it in those aspects, like killing off the old energy, you healing and doing like the mastery healing work, taking action, actually doing the work, okay, to be able to move forward and be able to go through the energy of evolving, evolution, okay, changing, having that metamorphosis energy. You literally changing how you look, how you live, how you think, your way of being, okay, seeing things from a higher perspective, all right, just fresh field energy. So it's like, you know, when we go through like these little phases where we're in hermit, or and we're birthing new ideas or whatever, that's right now we're going through a rebirth where, you know, um planting new seeds, okay, preparing for the fall solstice, all right, the the autumn equinox or whatever you want to call it. But that's when we are planting new seeds and um, going through that energy of investing and putting our energy towards certain new things, new relationships, new connections, new career paths, like a new journey, okay? Um okay, new energy arriving, ego deaths, having those ego deaths, like the most high God in your bloodline, your ancestors, the ones you adhere to, they will give you highlights in the midst of your journey when it's something here that needs to die out, or you need to close out something, or you need to stop doing something, or you need to let something go. They will give you the highlights, and the highlights will come in forms of it not working out, or you constantly getting into it with this person, or always a negative attachment to it. You will feel it, you know, and then that's a sign to walk away from something. That's a sign to let it go. That's showing you like that's no longer serving you a purpose. It's holding me back. It's stagnancy. It's hindering me, but from moving forward towards healing, or um different connections or different friendships. Like the divine will show you, especially during this time, will show you what needs to be eclipsed out, will show you what you need to let go of, even when it hurts sometimes, okay? When it hurts for you to change something or to let go of something, it shows that you might be a little resistant to healing that part of the journey. Some of y'all, hey, I have to get my ass kicked too. You know, so some of y'all may have endured getting whooped on a little bit, but it's okay. That shit makes you stronger in the end, all right? Um, Having to go through uncomfortable situations. So, like what I just explained to you, things get uncomfortable. Um, People, places, and things get uncomfortable when it's old, when it's a played out timeline, when it's done, when the cycle's done, when something has grown, and it's when it's done, it's just done. Okay, so a lot of y'all have had to persevere through those uncomfortable situations, and with uncomfortable people, or whatever. Um, Growing through different experiences that causes change to your overall being, okay? So you literally had to go through these different experiences. You've seen them, and that's how you've been able to do the mastery work, because you understand the experience to happen. You're extending an offer to the universe when you're learning those lessons, when you are doing the actual mastery and healing work. You know what I'm saying? It's like you open yourself up for new stuff. You open yourself to learn new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, this energy can feel rough if you are not balancing your energy. Okay, like I said, spiritual hygiene is very important as well. And I feel like we've been doing a lot of talk with our mastery messages. We do a lot of talking about spiritual hygiene. Okay, cleansing your energy, cleansing your mind, meditating, taking you spiritual baths. Some of y'all be needing to double up, like do you 3 4 spiritual baths in a row type energy. Like make it like a regular thing, especially if you are like me, if you do divination, if you are in the ethers, like you do a lot of spiritual work and more energetic work. You need to cleanse your energy after every reading, after every inner encounter you have with an individual. Listen, you guys, some of us are still having to go out into the matrix, okay? So you have to be mindful. Them crystals don't always work for what they need to work for. So you being up to par on your spiritual hygiene and you cleansing your energy, y'all, all it takes is a cap full of olive oil and some bath salts. Epsom salt, sea salt, pink salt, okay? Put in that bath water. You put you a cap full of Florida water, and you can put your intentions in your spiritual bath, okay? Do not, if for those who still adhere to smoking weed, do not smoke weed in your spiritual bath, okay? It's in, I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's a bad thing, but it's something you just don't do. Don't smoke in your spiritual bath. Don't do that, okay? I've done it before. Absolutely. I've smoked in my spiritual baths before. I don't know why I just said that. Somebody, nothing's going to happen to whoever you are. I just want to say that as well. So that's just my own personal preference. That's something I've learned over time. If you smoke weed, don't, when you're doing your spiritual work, it's separated. Smoke while you're meditating or something else. I'm not here to judge you or none of that, but don't, to me, I wouldn't smoke in my spiritual bath, okay? Definitely cleansing your energy, cleanse your space, wherever you lay in your head, wherever you frequent, wherever you spend a lot of time at, cleanse that area, okay? That'll be a reason why shit feeling rough, because things are destined to change. Things are subject to change. On these journeys, things are subject to change. Like people, places, and things are subject to change, okay? That's why it's necessary. It's very important to cleanse your energy and balance out that energy. Get grounded, okay? Just adhering to your spiritual maintenance. Okay, I got it. Make sure you are cleansing your seven chakras, okay? Your 7 chakras are very, very, very important. I'm going to have another class and we're going to do something similar to this, but we're going to be talking about the seven chakras. I feel like that's very important. Y'all need that information as well. I don't care if we got to keep doing it over and over and over again until you get it, okay? All right. This energy of death and rebirth, okay? For some of you guys, you're gonna feel isolated. For some of you guys, you may be forced into isolation. For some of you guys, a lot of you guys are coming out of isolation, okay? But when you're going through death, rebirth, awakening energy, the dark night of the soul, you will feel isolated. And people that are not going through what you're going through, that don't understand this spiritual part of your life, they're not going to understand anything about this part of you, okay? And that's okay as well. We are all different. We came down here to do different things. We are not all supposed to be the same. Now, if we were all the same, we would have a fucking problem. We're different. We still having a problem, but we would have a bigger problem if we were all the same, honey, all right? Anyway, it's good to be different. And different energies, different people, different sources are needed in this realm, okay? So it's good that we're all different. We have different gifts. It's just different things about ourselves, okay? Just maintaining in love and authenticity, okay? Like I said, you will feel isolated, all right? You could be you will feel blocked from certain things. Like the divine will block you. They gatekeep your ass too. Listen, not gatekeep you in a bad way though. Okay, because the divine brings blessings, all right? Um, but sometimes you can find yourself getting blocked as well, with that energy because of something that you have to do first, okay? Um, I'm not gonna front you guys. I went through a little something in the midst of my death and rebirth energy where I forgot who I was, or I was like I needed a refresher. I needed to be reminded of who I was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back anyway, and I'm feeling absolutely amazing, might I add. Anyway, the divine will block you from people, places, and things. Things that need to go, you will feel blocked from shit. Like I said, things may not work. It may not work out. And you want to know why? Because you got to let that shit go. The divine will show you what you need to let go of. Y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing. Right? You get the spiritual highlights, butterfly. It's time to transform. Time to transform. That's what I was trying to say. Um, in that moment of you feeling blocked because of some type of mastery or some type of healing work, the work that you may be having to do, okay? Connecting the dots is what I just heard. Connect the dots. Because you will feel like you're in survival mode or something, but really you're just preparing for a new, okay? Sometimes the new beginnings be a little rocky. They be a little, you get a little turbulence in the landing. You hear me? Anyway, let's keep moving forward, all right? I'll just be trying to give y'all enough information to help y'all go through your ascensions and do whatever it is that's necessary, okay? Um, with my particular class. Thank you all for being here, by the way. And thank you for the gifts. Hold on, let me see. I might not have lost my chat. Let me just see real quick. Hold on. Because we got more of the syllabus and then we got classes going to be in session in just a second. Hold on, because I want to make sure my chat's still going. And if not, I got my little extra phone here. So I hope you all are having a wonderful rising, you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay. I may still have my chat is still here. That's what it looks like. Hold on. Let's put a heart in there to make sure we are still moving forward. Oh, there we go. Boom. Yep, I lost my chat over here on this side, you guys. So you might see me looking down a little bit, all right? So yeah, all right. Surrendering to the journey, death and rebirth, all right? The ins and out of transformation. Listen. And we talked a lot, because I'm a babbler, so I kind of babbled a lot of that energy as well. It says letting go of things that are no longer serving this part of your journey. This is the surrendering, like just letting it go, cold turkey, whatever it is. Anything that you know you need to let go of, all right? It says sometimes you feel like your life is falling apart. The current energy, you feel like your life is falling apart. It may feel like it's falling apart, but it is just tearing down the old structure, okay? To prepare to build you're going to gain some momentum to build a new structure, okay? That's what this death and rebirth energy is about. Surrendering to the journey. That means sometimes you just got to let it go, y'all. And then you will see some different shit happen. Like, yo, I did that. And you got to be proud of yourselves. Like, for real, applaud yourselves. Thank yourself for taking action on the journey and have faith when it was times where you may have been weak. You may have had weak moments in the journey. And a lot of these techniques and a lot of different things that we've experienced collective is to strengthen us. All right. We be asking, like when we feeling weak, we be asking for strength. The Most High give us things that we have to be strong about. You get what I'm saying? All right. So things are not falling apart. It's in preparation to build a new foundation. All right. You're adjusting for new experiences and changes that are definitely about to take place here in this new beginnings. Okay. That's why we practice detachment and deprogramming. All right. We have to defund the matrix. We have to defund the matrix. All right. We have to walk away and defund the matrix. I'm not saying go crazy and be angry and and all of that energy. Some people are going through that energy where they got, gotta cleanse your energy. You gotta get grounded. Balance that energy out. When you're all unbalanced and all shook up, you get that energy. That's the energy of it being. Then you get the energy when people may want to attack you or project at you or, mess with you. And you ain't even when it got grounded today. Nah, get out there and get grounded. Ground yourself how you know how. All right. Anyway, that's why we practice detachment and deprogramming, so it won't be so hard to let go of those things that we're holding on to as a collective. That we are holding on to, we have to let those things go in order to be surrendering to the journey. That moving forward energy, y'all be wanting to move forward. Shit, I know I do the work. I be wanting to move forward. Like, what I need to do next? Now, what I need to do next? Now, what I need to do next? Listen, for real. It's somebody here that needs to do it yourself. It's something here that you need to do, but you need to do it yourself. And when you want something done, you got to do it yourself, okay? Don't let nobody gatekeep you or block you or make you feel like, that you're not worthy to move forward. You are worthy of this work. You are worthy to move forward, okay? Whatever the divine, thank you. You are worthy of this work, honey. They wanted me to say that again. Somebody not listen. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you're not worthy of changing or healing or doing the work or being better in life. Because it's not about competition. It's not about competing with anybody. It's about being better than who you used to be. Okay, because that's what really counts. Competing with the next person, that shit don't count. Who gonna see that? Who? These people that don't give a damn about you. You're worth it. Do the work for you and don't do it for nobody else. Anyway, all right, so what we're gonna do here is a breathing technique. All right, so we kind of do like a breathing technique when we are going to for class. We've been doing this for class. All right, so we are going to do this breathing technique that I do with you guys every class. So let's do the breathing technique, and then after this breathing technique, we're going to fall right into this cord cutting mantra that I've been doing for a while that I'm going to teach you all as well, following mastery messages, and that will end class. All right, so let's get started. Y'all already know, get in position, balance yourself out, get in a comfortable position. If you're laying down, lay down, relax. If you're sitting up, sit up straight. Posture, poise is important, okay? For meditation, yoga, anything, you don't want to be slouchy. Position yourself as if like you're prompt and you're ready. You trying to get the boys to the yard, okay? Sit on up, get it right, have it. I'm not talking to my masculine energy, but I'm talking to my feminine. Y'all know what parts is for y'all, okay? Anyway, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a 3 count, and then we're gonna breathe in deep through our nose, and then let it seep through our mouth. It's like breathing in the good shit and releasing the bad shit, okay? I cuss a little bit for those who are new to me, all right? I cuss just a little bit. I'm still kind of trying to work, and I'm working on it. But I'm not perfect. And I don't try to be perfect. I just try to be the best I can be. All right? Anyway, 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in deep. Hold it. Release. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in deep. Hold it. Release. I want you to use your hands too, because your gifts is in your hands as well. All right, you got gifts in your hands, so use your hands. I want you to use them. All right, I'm gonna do one more. 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in deep. Let it seep. All right, now shake it off. Shake it all off. Shake all energy off. Give me some spirit fingers, that kind of energy. Shake that energy off. All right. Anyway, so we're going to fall right into this cord cutting mantra. For some of you guys, and I was picking up in some of the energy. This ain't for everybody, but I was picking up in some of the energy that there's somebody here that needs to do a cord cutting. Okay. Now, back in the beginning of my journey, I did the cord cutting with the candles, with the 2 candles and the string. I did it that way. I did a couple old school ways of cord cutting, and we'll talk about that later on and later down the line. But we're going to talk about this easy. Those mantras and techniques are easy as well, but I feel like this is the easiest one. It's easy for me, but I'm going to teach you. I've done this mantra before on this channel a few different times, but I'm getting, it's an influx and different people coming over here, different subscribers that I want to teach as well. All right. Back in our poised position, we getting ready. We ready. Get back in your poised position. Men, masculine energy, you can do this as well. All right. It's not all about feminine energy. All right, but the balance is necessary. So yeah. We get back in our poised energy. All right. So what we're working with right now with this technique is visualization. All right. I want you to visualize the cord. All right. It could be red. What I see right now in my visualization, I see a thick red cord. All right. That's my color. You can have any color you want. Pick whatever color you want to visualize it. See a red cord. You could close your eyes. I can do this with my eyes open, but some of y'all may need to close your eyes. If this is your first time, you may need to really be in darkness to close your eyes and see that red cord, that yellow cord, whatever color it is. I want you to see it in front of you. All right. Let me check my comments. Hey guys. Anyway, so we're looking at our cord that we are cutting. We're cutting away bad energy, toxic lovers, relationships, a relationship, several relationships. Depends on how thick the energy is. If you want, however you want thick you want this cord to be, that is the same visualization. You will visualize a big ass pair of scissors too. In this visual, I want you to see the cord. I want you to see the scissors. Now, these scissors are, they're a metal piece, some scissors, regular scissors with the red handle. They could have a red handle or whatever. I want you to see your red handle, your blue handle, whichever color your scissors are, okay? I want you to see those scissors. And just as thick as your cord is, I want your scissors to be just as big, okay? They could be this big. They could be this big. They could be this big. However big your cord is, you want your scissors to be that big, okay? and snap away. Snip away. They're snipping at them cords. Smoking, sexual addictions, trauma, triggers, old friendships, people harvesting your energy, different cults harvesting your energy, so forth and so on. You cutting all those attachments, you cutting all those cords, okay? Um, to me, that is an easy mantra. I'm I've been doing it for so long, so I can do it with my eyes open. Like I said, some of y'all may not be able to do it with your eyes open. Being able to see that thick red cord or that small red cord, you may be need to cut off some energy, a small situation. You want to cut it in visualization. You could do it, and you can imagine. You can visualize your scissors being as big as you want them to be, all right? And that is how I learned to do cord cuttings. You can do that with any little energy. Visualize that shit out your life. Cut it out your life. Do the cord cutting. Also, you can do I don't recommend this for everybody, but burning bowl rituals, okay? I'm careful with my words on like how I give you guys like burning bowl ritual and giving y'all advice and shit. Alright, I don't know who I got watching me. For those who are experienced in doing burning bowl rituals, y'all, everybody may not be experienced. You're on your own. For some of y'all that want to do a burning bowl ritual that is not experienced, listen, be very careful. Alright? But get you a bowl and you light it up on paper. Cut that energy out. Burn it out. Write yourself a little letter of what you want to release. That's what you call burning bowl rituals. And you can do it. It's several different ways to do cord cuttings, honey. Believe me. I've got a few techniques, but that's just two that I'm going to talk about because I don't want to drag the mastery messages out. But yes, sit in front of your fire pit outside, because this is around the time where people are going to be around fire pits. We're going to be doing burning bowl rituals. You feel me? That's what we're going to be doing this season. This is my favorite time of the year. Anyway, mastery messages. All right. I hope that technique will work for you, whoever you are watching me. I love you. I'm sending love, light, and healing energy. But yes, try out the technique for those who need cord cuttings. I mean, like, some people will, oh, well, you need a rabbit's ear, you need a goat's foot, and you need this and you need that, and they make these mantras and they make these different things that you need so difficult sometimes, and they don't take all that, y'all. All right, now for them, I'm not judging what anybody else do. I'm talking about for me, and I'm giving you guys advice. Now, if you want to put a little stank on it, go on and put some stank on it. But you don't have to be doing all that. Don't let it give you anxiety. All right? Those are, a lot of you guys can imagine. A lot of you guys have been these individuals since your childhood. You've imagined a lot of shit. Okay? You've visualized a lot of stuff. Do it in your cord cuttings too. All right? Anyway, Divine Holy Spirit, we are going to get some mastery messages here at this time for the Freedom Project class collective, and for those who come in later on. Protect our energy at this time. I'm sending love, light, and healing energy at this time. All right, so let's get into it. What is here that the collective needs to see? Yo, you know, we do mastery messages every class, all right? What's here? A rebel with a cause. It says, channel your desire to go against the grain. Join a humanitarian group or start one yourself. All right. I feel like it's some people here that's already like somebody. This is the idea I'm getting. This may be somebody's birthing of a new idea with this rebirth energy. Some of you guys are going to start your own groups, or you're going to start doing something, or you're going to join a group or something, is what I'm getting. You may be doing this in the near future. I feel like you have been a rebel with a cause, all right? I feel like you've been frontlining some kind of energy that keeps putting you in some type of level of ascension. It keeps you like something is keeping you balanced as well, I want to say. I feel like that could be a group of ancestors here that could be protecting you and helping you with balance, okay? Y'all, that shit is necessary. Balance is necessary, okay? Can't have too much of everything. You gotta have just enough. Alright? Somebody, you're getting ready to go on a new journey here. You're about to go on a new path. Some of y'all could be getting ready to travel here, is what I just heard. Okay, it says a change is for the better. It's taking place in your relationships, both personal and professional. So I'm just getting the energy of you could be meeting, you could meet some friends, or you could meet new love, or you could, some type of professional business is coming up for you. This could be like a career change, but you got a change coming in your professional life and your personal. So you got new love coming in, and you got a new career, but this is new beginnings. This is rebirth energy, okay? One-on-one. This is giving me the energy of a new relationship for sure, or working with somebody. You're going to be collaborating with someone, okay? Some type of alternative medicine here. Expand your circle of healing modulates. Explore acupuncture, chakra balancing, and or Reiki. Some of you guys could be Reiki healers. Some of y'all could do Reiki. Some of y'all gonna need a Reiki cleanse. Listen, I do Reiki. It's other people on this platform and on other platforms that do Reiki. Somebody could have been trying to shut your Reiki channel down, if you have a channel, or somebody was trying to shut down your Reiki business, is what I'm getting as well. Okay, somebody here is going to be exploring something new. You're going to be doing something new. This is something you already know how to do. I feel like somebody here has tried to take this particular gift from you. I feel like you have the gift of discernment. I feel like you know who this person is. I'm also getting the energy of like this person could have, like, energy of somebody trying to take something from you. I feel like it's being, something is coming back, is what I'm getting. This person that tried to take something from you could be upset here at this time. Somebody is in a mood, all right? Tempers flare. It says you or someone close to you may be engaging in inappropriate displays of anger. Somebody's pissed because you're moving forward. Death and rebirth energy is definitely here, all right? I love it for you. I love it for you. Y'all deserve to move forward, especially you ones that's been kind of stagnant and y'all been sitting around waiting for, like, what the hell is going on? Listen, I get it. What else? I definitely get it. Embrace your heart's desires. So you're about to, it's some type of happiness energy here that's coming in for you, all right? You're about to be happy. Your dreams are definitely going to be coming true here in the near future. That's what I just heard. The near is something here about to take place. Listen, it says your deepest hopes, wishes are coming true. Like I said, express gratitude for these answered prayers. So your prayers is being answered. Somebody's going to be bringing you some type of message or news. You're about to get some type of good news here that's going to make you happy. And I feel like you deserve this energy. You are you've been in the Chiron energy. You've been like the wounded healer. I feel like you're still healing different energies, okay? Like I said, you don't just heal overnight, you guys. Healing is forever. You just get better. I want you to remember that, okay? It says, although a deep and painful wound may be exposed, a powerful healing gateway has just opened. For some of y'all have felt like y'all went through some of the worst betrayals. I know, all right? Y'all, they did that shit to you, and you had to heal from it. You had to persevere from it and all that energy. But that shit made you stronger. Your betrayals made you super strong. You supernova powerful is what I just heard. it's turned you into this beautiful creation, all right? Um, but it says a powerful healing gateway has just opened. So I feel like you have definitely healed from something that broke you, something that you thought was going to change your life, or that was going to change your way of being, or change the way you love, eat, think, and breathe, right? But it didn't. It made you better. It did. It did. It made you better. And I don't care what you say. You can sit here and say, I don't ever want to go through that again. Or, don't ever regret your experiences. I know some of y'all do. And we have those moments where we're like, fuck, I could have bypassed that shit. Some of y'all couldn't bypass those different lessons. Y'all had to go through them and grow through them. All right. Let's get one more. So you have this wounded healer energy about yourself, like you're not a victim. You're not crying and when they did this to me and they did that to me and brother, you the victim and shit. You've been victimized. And I feel like it take a whole lot for you to really cry. Like you really, like you've came far though. Like, cause you used to have your little moments. You had your angry moments. You had like moments where you had curses on you and shit that you had to go to different places. Literally, some of y'all was led to go to different places. That energy was to remove curses off of y'all. Okay, so y'all have literally had curses removed off of y'all in some type of travel energy through these different portals across the United States. Y'all have literally had that energy has literally removed some shit off of y'all. That's why y'all get divinely led and guided, because that be the divine sending y'all them places. Just like how I'm back in Michigan. I done went all to California and South Carolina and Georgia, and I done went to all these places. Here it is, when I left Michigan, I was as small as a damn weasel. I come back to Michigan, I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? When I left Michigan, I was not healthy, y'all. I could say, oh damn, I'm this and I'm that, and I wasn't that. I wasn't happy when I was super skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not healthy. That weight loss was from stress, right? And it came, like, I was still doing, like, the spiritual healing work at the same time. So, I was doing my detoxes. And some days I would detox too long, y'all. I would be fasting for too long. Hadn't lost all that damn weight. But that's how stress works sometimes. But it did not kill me. All right, and for y'all, it did not kill you. It made you stronger. So yeah, and what's crazy, and I'm gonna say this as well, is I was looking back at some of my pictures where I was smaller, and I seen a totally different person. I'm like, I want to get back to that size, and here it is. I come from under the haze. I'm like, I never want to look like that again. I never want to be that skinny again. I'm like, damn, I just thought I was cute when I was skinny like that. Now that I'm like in a different cycle of life and I'm not that small anymore, I'm like, hell no. I'm like, I never want to be that small again. And yes, I've lost 12 pounds. I've lost 20 pounds. That kind of energy. I'm not trying to get back that small. You know what I'm saying? But the haze has been lifted. Like, you can think clear now. At first, you weren't even able to think. You had spells and people casting spells from over here, and you can't focus, you can't function, you're distracted, you got this going on over here, you got that going on. That haze has lifted. Now you're getting your new ideas, you're starting to be creative again, you're starting to sing more like how you used to. First, for some of y'all, thought y'all lost y'all damn voice, like somebody done snatched your jugular from you, like literally done snatched your voice from you. You're back doing poetry. You're back writing again. Some of y'all had writer's block. That haze the move from up over you, baby. The veil is definitely thin. All right? All of the phoenix energy has risen. All right? Listen, man. Y'all better listen. Anyway, let's get one more and then we're going to get out of here. Because I got to go start dinner for the house. I'm on dinner duty today. I'm not probably eating, but I'm gonna cook. Because I still be, it feels good to not have all that heavy stuff inside you. Drinking water, aloe water, coconut water, being hydrated. It feels good not to have all that stuff just on you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Somebody here could have Libra placements in their chart somewhere. You're being called to action here, or justice is coming in for you. Um, it says, as long as you keep in step with your partner, you will both move forward together. So you're going to be moving forward with a new love here. You're being called to action here to move on. Okay? To move on with your life. All right? From whatever, from one of y'all may be still trying to deal with somebody. It looked like you're changing that. That's changing. I am hearing a lack of romance with this person. Like, this person don't even know your love language. They can't meet the requirements of your love language. Okay? And that's going to be a problem for you, I just heard. That's going to be a problem for you, all right? They're saying go ahead and move on. If this your confirmation, this your confirmation. All right? I am going to leave it there. Take the energy as it resonates for you and leave the rest. This was the Freedom Project class for those who just poke their heads in, or you may want to come for the next class. And y'all, we gonna have class next week. We're gonna try to do it like we did it last time, once a week. Every week we're going to have the Freedom Project class. This is for these classes are for those who wants to move forward. Okay, who wants to do the work to move forward, who needs the highlights, who needs the knowledge to be able to move forward, to continuously move forward. This is about help, self-help, and healing, moving forward when it comes to mastering thyself. All right, know thyself, know what you need to be doing. All right. Anyway, I will see y'all soon. We definitely are. We're starting a new podcast on the 22nd. Okay, so for some of y'all are starting new stuff, but it still be like collective messages, mastery messages. Y'all know I just do my own thing. All right. And I'll see y'all later. I love you.